Howdy, Darwin. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. Yep, everything's all gravy. Yeah, I don't care if Jesus Christ shows up at my front door now, dude. I'm gonna just keep streaming, so. I just want to know if you guys were taking bets, like play some bets on what was going on, because the guy that was banking on sevens going to jail today, fucking, you lost. I think we should be good on tailings now. We're going back to so while I was gone, my game, the server desynced or whatever, so we're gonna have to like go run some pay dirt we already ran because it didn't save. I've had that happen a couple of times today where the server frickin' crapped the bed, dude, and then I don't know what's going on. Appreciate it, Alec. This loader needs a wash bad, dude. Yeah, I don't know why these belts don't go back and forth like they did in 22. I really wish they did, though. It would make my life quite a bit easier. You can get them to go one way or another if you use the cruise control, but like if I just go, come on, guy, let's friggin' unload some tailings here now. Why is this not dropping? There we go. So if I go down here to change angle, right, and then I hit the cruise control, I got my angle at 5 degrees. And then I turn on my cruise control. It's not doing it. Because I'm in the wrong goddamn... Am I? Yeah, I am. See, that's way more than 5 degrees, dude. There's 180. We're gonna kink the frickin' belt here in a second. God damn it. See, because there's like, you can't hire a worker. I'm hitting H and I'm like holding H and you can't. That's not good, William. That's not good at all. Probably call the cops. Jail sucks, dude. Yeah, you can't hire a worker here. I don't know what the friggin' deal is. You probably shouldn't be admitting that on the internet, William. Just future reference, dude. If you're gonna do shit like that, you kind of want to keep it on the DL. Less evidence, just saying. Even though I agree with your sentiment there. Well, fuck them up then, dude. I don't know what to say. The hired helper belt, the oscillating belt. I don't know. Maybe it is. Because these are fast belts. I don't know. Maybe you can do it on a not fast belt. Looks like YouTube just friggin' took down William's comment. Either he deleted it or YouTube deleted his comments. I don't know what the fuck happened, but maybe don't put that shit in the chat there, William. I don't know if it's gonna get me in trouble. I don't know if it's gonna like demonetize my videos or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but keep that shit out of the chat. None of them do it then? Okay, I'm not even gonna try it then. Okay. Yeah, don't put that shit in the chat, dude. We're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. How are you doing today, William? Fuck. God damn it, boy. God. Hold on a minute. Let's fire this thing up again. God, dude, this game sucks. What is going on with the servers today? The game doesn't suck. The servers suck. What the frick, dude? I'm probably going to have to like exit the game. Because it's just circle of death here. Guess we'll fire it up again. Where are you, Steam? There you are. And I don't know, like, if we go back into a, like, if we go back into a damn career save, I don't know what it's going to do. Because it's going to say we're going to merge stuff. And I don't know if I save on that, if it's going to screw me up. I don't know. Let's try it. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to go into the multiplayer. We're going to delete the second farm that I have for the dealership. And then we're going to go back out into the career so we don't have to deal with a server. This is definitely some BS. All right, let's delete the dealer. We'll save it. Exit out, go back into the career and do it that way. Hopefully we don't have an issue with the save because I don't want to like redo everything that I've done on this map. Because me and Pops are supposed to record tomorrow. I will tell you guys though, if there's a problem, dude, it will make the news. There will be a mushroom cloud somewhere over the state of Utah tomorrow if I go into load into a multiplayer and I can't. Okay, cool. We don't have the menu of death. Just gotta fire up all of our damn belts here again and we should be ready to run some pay dirt. How about it? Always got to test the tailings because putting these friggin' conveyor belts together sucks. And yeah, it definitely will be a crater, dude. It's be a smoking hole in the ground. Terminator, thanks for the sub, dude. You friggin' get one of these belts off, dude. Especially when they're this long. Hello, Sean Ward. Friggin' start creating Mount Everest out at the base of one of these belts and then it takes forever to clean it up. Cool. Stuck. Appreciate it, Sean. Welcome in, dude. Appreciate all you guys for watching the videos, man. We have a good time making them. That's a tough question there, Terminator. So, there's definitely way more stuff. There's definitely way more gold mining stuff in 22. I just think 25 looks way better and people are curious about 25. But yeah, there's definitely more stuff for 22. The addition of Terraform, though, that was a big one. So at least we got that. Kind of just waiting for, you know, everybody to like quit hiding their shit behind paywalls. And that's a shut the fuck up, Siri. This stupid watch, dude. I'm done. I'm over it. Taking it off. Yeah, I mean, hot take, paywalls and shit for mods is I mean, I'm not gonna say like, oh, you guys can't do that. They're the ones making the mods. They can do whatever they want. Do I think it's bullshit? Yeah. All of a sudden FS25 comes out and then the whole fucking world starts hiding their mods behind paywalls. Okay, sounds good. Like, your shit's gonna get leaked, dude. So I guess if they want to make as much money as they can with their mods before they get leaked or whatever, then sounds good. It makes it hard creating content though, because like, first of all, it's really hard to find mods. I'm not above paying for mods that I really, really like or that I need to have for a roleplay, but like, just the sheer fact of trying to find them is a pain in the ass. So I will say 22. I have no idea if you can gold mine on console, dude. I literally have never played this game on console, so I have no idea. I know that you can't like get these mods on console. And gold mining, doing any kind of dirt work or anything without Terraform is a massive pain in the butt, dude. It was seriously just setting up the pay dirt and stuff for doing a YouTube video without Terraform. It was like hours of setup. This one, I just turn on Terraform, go dig a friggin' hole in the ground, and the pay dirt's there. I don't have to like go drop, you know, fill it with developer tools or whatever into a dump truck and then go dump a million dump truck loads of pay dirt all over the place and smooth it out with a bulldozer. And just hop in the excavator, hit one button, and start digging. I think I already messed up, boys. We needed to be running at like 15 times speed here. We're going to be way backed up. Yeah, we're way backed up. Oh, dick. Probably should let that catch up for a minute. Probably not going to be going down too fast. One thing that we haven't done this season yet is I always mean to ask people what their gold total guess is going to be for the season, and I always forget when I'm doing the intros to the YouTube videos. So anybody got any gold total guesses on what we're going to get for the season? Because right now we're at 13, right around 1,300. We're, what are we, like 2 months into the season and we're 1,300 ounces. We're gonna go probably until like the end of September in game, so that'll give you a pretty good idea. John's got 4,000 ounces. I think that's a pretty attainable goal. We should be able to hit that as long as Pops doesn't keep breaking shit. I mean, I did technically run our rock truck into a friggin' hole last episode, but, you know, that's whatever. Man, that friggin' shadow box is nuts, dude. We got 5,400 ounces. Those are some lofty goals, boys. You guys are putting some friggin' pressure on me, dude. 5,600. Yeah, Pops is thoroughly enjoying himself, so I'm really happy that, you know, for the most part, I haven't heard anybody talk shit about Pops yet, which is awesome. So apparently you guys are liking him, so that's good. He is thoroughly enjoying himself, which is hilarious because I never thought in a million years that dude would ever play a video game. Yeah, Pops has a family function to go to today, so he's not going to be here today. $33 or 3,000. I like the 3,000, dude. I love like undershooting stuff. I would rather be like, oh yeah, man, we got a goal of like 3,000 ounces and it's gonna be tough to hit it, and then just totally blow it out of the water. I would not be surprised though if we only get 3,000 ounces of gold. Not even a little bit. Get this pile down a little bit here. 3,600. Yeah, I could do something like this for the tailings, but, you know, I still want to be able to do something. Like, I've got to have something in here that's just kind of a pain in the ass. It makes things interesting to just have something that's a pain in the ass. I could totally streamline this thing to where it's just, we're pulling in just shitloads of gold, dude. Like, it's easy. It's a one-man show. There's mods in here. I could do that. It would make sense. But then where's the struggle, man? Like, there's gotta be like I'm drowning in tailings. We gotta slow down. Me and Pop start fighting because he's not listening to me and I'm just drowning in tailings and he's taking off the wrong side of the pile to speed shit up, and now I'm getting high centered. It's gotta be like a whole thing. Your dad has carpal tunnel and he's still playing Farm Sim. That's dedication, dude. God damn. Yeah, if we did that though, there's still the issue of we still have to deal with tailings like at the end. Because there's not a conveyor belt that runs back and forth. Like, the pile's gonna get high, the game's gonna shut it down, and then we're still gonna have to deal with the tailings there at the end. No, this is Walter, this is 25. I don't understand if I get a conveyor system. I have a conveyor system, bro. Like, the only piece of conveyor that I'm missing would be down there at the tailings pile, so I'm still having to deal with it down here at the end. Hey, what up, Visualosity? Forgot I had a full bucket right there. It's amazing. I'll just say that first. Like, we've been waiting for this for a long time. The digging's good. I don't have anything bad to say about Terraform. I don't. It's pretty damn good. It's a little weird. That's the only thing I'm gonna say is, like, when you first get into it, because you're used to 22's Terraform, you're like, this is weird. God damn, AK, we're not supposed to have no. Put a selling state. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible here. Well, there you go. So Visualosity's tried it already, dude. I just want to say this, all right? I am not talking shit at all. Not even a little bit. You cannot argue with success. You cannot argue with the sheer numbers that, like, the big farming sim channels get. And I respect them. And, you know, I'm not talking shit at all. But that is not my style at all. I want to struggle. I want shit to go wrong. I want to freak out when shit breaks. Putting a selling station anywhere other than it being a long ways away and is, like, you know, in reality, a pain in the ass to get to. I want to go broke. I want things to go wrong. I wish there was better mods for shit breaking. Really. I wish that there were better mods that stuff would actually break. Like, I want to be driving my loader down the road, hauling ass from one end of the cut or from the shop to the wash plant, and I just want the fucking wheel to fall off. That's the kind of mods that I want. I don't want like a 1,000,000 liter bucket. I don't want all this crazy bullshit. I want to be driving something and have a wheel fall off of it. And then go flying out of control. Yeah, I'm not talking shit about anybody. I want this to be as close to real as possible, and I want real problems, and I want it to be like you guys are watching an episode of Gold Rush or whatever. Like, it is not friggin' Mai Tais and Yahtzee on Gold Rush. There is just always something wrong. And even if it's scripted, like I know Gold Rush is scripted somewhat, but that's not real life, dude. Like real life is my semi, let's just say like my semi broke down. There's a better chance of me pulling that son of a bitch out of the shop, getting 600 miles down the road, and then something breaking again. Yeah, like, could you imagine mods to where, and that's what pissed me off about the VR. I saw that VR thing that DJ, whatever the fuck his name is, did on the VR farming simulator. Why can't, I'm sounding like Pops right here with the, why can't, you know, I say it 40 times. Now you guys know where I get it from. Anyway, why the hell can't I change the goddamn tire on my loader or my tractor? A fucking Quest 3 or whatever, that thing's got the computing power of my goddamn cell phone, and I'm sitting here with a fucking 4090 and an i9, and I don't have that feature? You don't think my computer can handle that? Oh yeah, let me just, you know, stick my fingers out in the air and start doing whatever. That's makes sense. Got fucking $600 worth of joysticks and steering wheels and all sorts of shit here, and I can't have a tire come off of my goddamn front end loader? Are you shitting me? That's my rant for the day, guys. Those tailings are getting outrageous. I definitely need to pay attention to what I'm doing instead of going off on random stuff. Yeah, I want just an open sandbox, dude. You know, we've already got a simulator. It's called, you know, real life. You could go do all this shit in real life. But, you know, some of us don't have unlimited funds. But it would be cool to do an open world, just do whatever you want, dude. Like mash up Grand Theft Auto, the Sims, City Skyscrapes, whatever the shit that game's called. Construction simulator, farming simulator, all of them. Wait one. Hold on a sec, guys. Yeah, I don't. Again, I'm not gonna shit talk anybody, dude, but watching vanilla videos is boring as fuck. And, you know, that's just my style. How do I turn off the goddamn comment? I want to turn off the comment moderation, goddammit. There we go. Nope, that wasn't it. Son of a bitch. Come on, goddammit. We're wasting time here, YouTube. I just want to be able to find what I need to find. Fuck. Come on. We're almost there, guys. I'm trying to find this friggin' content moderation bullshit in YouTube. Maybe that did it. All right. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have played on like a Grand Theft Auto 5M server, but like you can almost do anything in there. And I'm not talking about like I want to go start a friggin' methamphetamine business. I'm just talking about like it'd be completely open source. Anybody can upload whatever mod they want, and then, you know, the world's just gonna have to deal with it if they don't like it. I just want to be able to have the wheel fall off of my loader, god damn it. Might be getting stacked up there at the back end of this thing. Let's go look at it. Oh yeah, shitter's full. I'm in that back one. Like, even this setup right here is a little too fake for me. I'm not thoroughly enjoying it. I might actually get rid of it. Well, it's funny you say that. I don't have a dev in my back pocket, but friggin' Joe, dude. Joe's been working on some stuff for us, and good old J Block. I really wish that I was had the time to do that. Chris, appreciate the sub there, dude. Welcome in. I would love to get into modding. First of all, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do it. Second of all, I definitely don't have the time. Son of a bitch. Almost put that on the ground. Pulling a Monty. Yeah, I've got J Block. I've got Joe. He's been making some stuff for me, which has been freaking rad. Running into that back conveyor. We don't want that. How long is it gonna rain for? Should be done soon. I did have a Discord channel, and it was more trouble than it was worth, so I deleted it. Not like trouble inside the Discord. I just had a bunch of people coming out of the woodwork asking me to help them with their mods and why are their mods not working and where do you get your mods, and it's like, read the fucking description of the video, dude. It'll tell you exactly where I get them. So I just was like, you know what? I don't like the kind of access that people have to me right now, and There was one guy, I said, I can't help you, dude. Sorry. Like, I'm really fucking busy. Can't help you. There's, and then I pointed him to the Discord of the people that were making the mods, and he was being a fucking asshole. So I was like, I'm just done with this. The other thing, like, I don't want to do, and I know it's going to happen because it's happened to other people, is like if I gave people a mods list, like a list of mods, like here's a Dropbox folder with mods in it. All of the mods that I use, here's the Dropbox folder. Some dickhead would download it. And like, I know it doesn't have viruses in it because that's what I have on my computer, and I don't have viruses on my computer. I would get blamed for getting viruses onto people's computer. And I don't know if there's any kind of legal thing that they could do to me. I don't think there would be because they're the ones that push the fucking button to download it. But I don't want the bullshit that comes along with that. That is the reason why I don't give like a Dropbox link with all of the mods that I have. It's not that I'm gatekeeping mods. I will make a mod video. If everybody wants a mod video, I will go into my mods folder in the game and I will show you every mod that I have. And I will put links to the websites where you can download them, but I'm not going to give people mods in a Dropbox folder or links and shit because I don't want to get blamed if people have, you know, or downloaded Pornhub bullshit on their computer and that's what gave them the virus and then they want to blame it on me. That's shadow boxes. That's right there. Just totally road crafted my ass right there. We overdoing it here? Yes, we are. We got to turn the time up. Son of a bitch. Well, I'll definitely be having to do a mod video then, because I haven't done one for a while. And then I think Joe's going to be putting out some new mods soon, so I'll be doing an individual mod video for him and like what he's got coming out, kind of like a mod spotlight video again. So I can definitely do another mod video. That's easy. Yeah, we got a little ways to go, boys. And then right after I get done streaming, I'm going to friggin' Mo Betta's and I'm getting some damn chicken. This friggin' fat kid is starving right now. Well, I mean, you guys seen that friggin' I needed somebody so bad, dude, that my 60-year-old dad bought a gaming PC so that he could help me, dude. Getting people to play is tough, and like everybody says, you know, till the friggin' cows come home, like, oh my god, like I want to play so bad, and tell you that it's awesome and shit, and then it's like, all right, man, I'm gonna be on to play, who's gonna get on? And then it's like, oh shit, nobody's around. Fucking crickets. And I get it, like everybody's got a life and shit, and I don't fault anybody for it, but there's literally only one person I can count on to be on when I need him to be on, and that's my old man. And that's only because we have the same days off because we drive the same goddamn truck. So it's like, I know you're home, dude, let's play. I mean, literally all we do is we just do what we do in real life. You guys would laugh your ass off if we like took some GoPro cameras out when we were like irrigating and moving water pipe, dude. You guys would laugh your ass off. I have no idea how to say your name, bro, but I'm gonna do my best not to butcher it. Diagon Games, appreciate you for the support, dude. Thanks for watching. That goes for everybody. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate y'all watching the videos. You guys are legends. So I really do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos and hang out in this chat when I live stream every once in a while. It makes it way more enjoyable hanging out BSing with all you bros. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't butcher it. Yeah, Sean, as soon as you get a gaming PC, dude, I tried it before and it was a clusterfuck, but it was mainly my fault. Well, it wasn't mainly. It was all it was fucking all my fault. I had a like a private gold mining server and stuff, but it was just, I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how the server worked and stuff, and it turned into a big pain in the ass. And I know it's beating a dead horse, but I have just enough time to put out a YouTube video like once a week or once every other week, and I have no time for any kind of like fixing shit, so I just ended up getting rid of the private gold mining server, the gaming server for 22. But I swear to God, as sure as God's got sandals, as soon as I get some more free time, I will be opening up another gaming server for gold mining. Yeah, it's always a bummer when you can't get anybody to play with you, dude. Hell yeah. Here's the problem, Sim Addict. I only friggin' have weekends off every 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks I get a weekend off. I think what I'd do though is I'd probably just keep the server online all the time. When I actually do another gaming server, I'll probably just keep it live all the time. You guys can do whatever you want in there. Because they're relatively inexpensive. I just don't have time to fix them. If something happens, I literally have no time to get on and be like, all right, I gotta troubleshoot why this bitch ain't working. Friggin' Pops pisses me off in real life sometimes, dude. Like he's, now that he's doing YouTube with me, he's like, oh yeah, man, I'm going out on the desert this weekend. You should go. I'm like, no, I'm fucking making a YouTube video and so are you. You're not going camping. Pops wants to go fishing and shit. I'm like, no, we have gold. We have pay dirt to run, dude. We're not going fishing in real life. Sorry. You can do whatever you want, old man. I'm not going. Yeah, I'm just hoping that like eventually I can make a little bit of money on here and freaking either quit my job or get another one where I have some more time, but there's gonna have to be some wild shit to happen here on YouTube for that to happen, because replacing crude hauling wages is gonna be tough. Well, it will definitely be announced if I do start up another server, so as long as you guys are following me on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I will definitely be putting the word out when I'm ready to do that again. Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, Sean, but you know what? I'm not, holy shit, Visualosity just dropped us with a, Bush League membership. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much. What a legend. Thanks, brother. Can't even express in words how much it means to me that, you know, people would give me some of their hard-earned money, so it is very appreciated and does not go unnoticed. Thank you. But yeah, Sean, I appreciate you saying that, dude, but I've had people say that in the past, and I'm just gonna do it when I got time, man. When I got time and I can do everything I need to do with it. I half-assed the last one and I'm not willing to do it again. Thank you. I appreciate it there, Visualosity. Better go take care of some tailings, huh? Shitter's full, boys. I'm over here just BSing with you guys in the chat, dude, and I totally forgot to go do tailings. God damn it, boy. Yeah, I'm down with people helping me. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm totally down with people helping me. But, you know, if people are helping me and then the help's not there and I'm not there to help, then I've got a problem on my hands. I'm totally fired, dude. Somebody fire me immediately, dude. I'd fire me. I totally can get fired. You guys met my dad, dude? Fuck. He's not even the boss and he can fire me whenever he wants, dude. How we doing on dirt? Yeah, we still got a bit in there. Well, you know, it happens. It totally happens. Me and Pops recorded that. Shit, dude. I think it was a week ago, like yesterday or whatever. I can't remember when it was. Anyway, we started. So the backstory behind that last YouTube video is we didn't start record. Usually we record our videos like in the morning of our day off. Well, his day off. Well, we had a damn birthday party we had to go to, so we didn't start recording. And I'm gonna try not to cough while I'm laughing my ass off here. We didn't start recording until like 10 o'clock, like 10 p.m., right? And well, I'm like, well, it's 10 o'clock. I got nowhere to be tomorrow, and I got nowhere to be right now. So I started cracking open a couple of Michelob Ultras. And we both got so tired, dude, we had to, like, stop playing and go to sleep. I think we quit playing sometime around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we were just like, holy God, we gotta go to bed. So, yeah, that's the reason why there was a lot of shenanigans that happened in the last video. We were both dog-ass tired, and I think Pops was enjoying an adult beverage as well. And by the way, we do not endorse drinking and driving at all. But, I mean, it's a video game, so... So, vanilla gold trommel, I don't know what you mean by vanilla gold trommel, but, yeah, this trommel right here is made by Nonus, and there are no animations at all, so we try not to show that as much as we can. The gold spawns right here, which is why there is a set of barriers here, trying to hide it as best as we can, but I mean, it does a good job. Just kicks out a shitload of tailings. A shitload of tailings, dude. Like, it's almost 1-to-1. You put 1 scoop of pay dirt in, you're basically going to be getting 1 scoop of tailings out. Speaking of tailings, we need to go see how our tailings are doing back here. God damn it. running out of daylight. We're going to get these tailings done, then we're going to go fast forward to morning. Yeah, that one in 22, they had, I think the last version of it had some pretty good animations in it. I do know that they're struggling with animations in modding. I've definitely seen that in some discords that they're struggling with the animations. All right, we're going to shut this down. I think that's turned off. So now we got to turn these off. What's TCBO? I'm not familiar. Is that a map or something? Yeah, dude, I seen that. I think it's, now I could be wrong. Don't quote me exactly on this, but I think it's Squiggles. Squiggles is working on a big red. And I think, God, I'm having a brain fart right now. This is terrible. Petey. I think Petey's working on a Slucifer with RGC. And I've got Joe working on something right now. And I just wasn't getting any, like, I wasn't getting any damn word on what was going on with wash plants. So I was talking to Joe and I said, hey, can you make me a wash plant? And so, okay. Quarry map. Anyway, yeah, Joe's working on something right now, so I don't know how much he wants me to say, probably nothing, but I sent him some screenshots of some stuff that I wanted and sent him some different mod files for him to pull pieces from, and he's on it like Blue Bonnet, so I'm especially excited to see what Joe's got going on, because me and him have been talking for quite a while about making mods. All right, I don't give a shit if Joe wants me to tell you guys this or not. I'm not going to show you guys any pictures, but he's been sending me screenshots of a gold room that he's been making for, like, cleaning gold. Boys, I can't even tell you guys how fucking excited I am for this gold room that Joe is building right now. All right, semi farming. We'll just go in order here. So the fastest way that I know about clearing trees for setting up a situation role play would be, this is the fastest way that I figured it out. Okay, so you can either do it, I don't know what way's faster, but you can use your chainsaw, right? And then you can cut down the tree, and then you see over here, top left in that drop down menu, it says farm cleanup menu. That's a mod that there is. So you go Control L. Or no, Control / right? So it brings up this menu and you can clear logs. So like if I go over here and cut this tree down, right? It's another thing I'm having a problem with my friggin' chainsaw, like, just leaving. So if I go over here and I cut this down, Joe is the man, dude. And then I go into my control slash, I can go into logs and I can clean logs. I guess you could do auto clean too, but if I clean logs, it's gone. So you can go cut them down that way. And then you can also do stumps, right? So control slash, clean stumps, stumps gone. So you can do it that way, or the other way is with that lizard. I don't have, oh yeah, I do. This guy right here. Gets rid of them pretty quick too. The only thing that I wish that I had, all right, here's my bitch of the day, is I wish that we had the easy dev controls from 22 where you could just hit a button to delete shit and walk up to it and, you know, I could click on a tree or whatever and it would automatically delete the tree. Yeah, so I also have the Lumberjack. That's what this is, right? So you walk up to the tree and you just, it'll turn red. I don't know if you guys can see it turn red. You just hold it down. And I've got mine set up to make wood chips. You can make it so it doesn't set up wood chips. And I guess that adds, like, what is that? An extra 10 seconds. But the first gen is pretty damn sick. I do enjoy it a lot. What up, Sam? Yeah. The gold room's gonna be sick. I'm super excited to show you guys the gold room when it gets it put out. Go turn my shit on, huh? We're just warming up the equipment. That's what I was doing. I wasn't going to get in it and start running pay dirt. God, no, I would never. I was just letting it warm up, and we're going to go turn our conveyors on. Customizations for what? Hit the damn control I on that. Oh, the first gen? There's a lot, actually. But yeah, you got the 1,000 horse wheels. You got a ton of wheel options with lifts and stuff. Got some bed racks, subwoofers. What the fuck? Yeah, it's really customizable, dude. You got a ton of them. Exhausts. I think you can do a friggin' hood stack on this. Yeah, you can do a hood stack. A lot of customizations for this thing. These guys actually commented on my last YouTube video, dude. The guys that modded that commented on my last YouTube video and they were like, hey, we're glad you're enjoying it. Fuck yeah, dude. This truck's awesome. A little cockeyed, but whatever, dude. It's gonna go. It is the same. It is the same group that modded that the 2024. What Do I have it in here? Yeah, the 2024 Ram. They're the same ones that made this one. Friggin' studs, dude. If you guys don't have that mod, you gotta get it. Like, they're both frickin' bitchin' trucks. The thing that first impressed me about that Ram, you know, the most, because I found the 24 first, was the friggin' sound. Like, the sound, it sounds like a 12 valve, dude. I mean, a 12 valve's not supposed to be in a 2024, but it is supposed to be in a first gen, and it sounds like a damn 12 valve, dude. That is the deciding factor on whether I'm going to use anything, like a piece of equipment or a truck or a semi or a tractor. If it sounds like a fucking shop vac, I'm not going to use it. If it sounds like I'm firing up the old rigid shop vac in my fucking garage, dude, I'm not gonna use it. If the RPMs are not correct when I hit the throttle and it just sounds like I'm, you know, idling along, and then all of a sudden, you know, turbo boost hits and it winds it up, I'm not gonna use it. And these guys nailed the audio on those trucks. Howdy, right family. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, dude, 12 valves. I'm like, I enjoy Fords and I enjoy Chevys. Hell, I've got a Chevy. Like, I've got a 6-liter gasser 2500 HD 2004. So I got just a beater, dude, and I love it. But if I had my pick, if God came to me and said, son, you can pick whatever truck you want, any truck you want, it's gonna be a first gen Dodge dually. I'm gonna be throwing some milled down Alcoas on it, and that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, see, I don't even want a crew cab, dude. I just want the single cab, freaking 3-seater with like a 6-speed in it. And I don't even want any crazy power, dude. I don't want like 1,000 horsepower truck. I just want a first gen Cummins 12 valve and throw some injectors, turbo on it. Only need about 400 to 500 horse and, you know, 5-inch turbo back and a 6-speed, and I'd be happy with my pickup. Yeah, 6-speed, because I'd probably be towing some shit with it. 5 speeds are cool, 6 speeds where it's at. Ram TRXs are pretty sick, dude. I'm definitely, as far as like muscle cars go, I might catch a lot of shit for this, but Dodge, I love them. I don't know what it is. It's probably just because they're big, fat, overweight, heavy cars, but there's literally nothing cooler than like a 1970 Roadrunner, you know, in my opinion. Now, I might be completely off base. There's a lot of people that are like, oh, 69 Camaro all day. Fuck that. I'm going with like a Roadrunner or, you know, a Charger or Challenger or Cuda or something. Even like the new Challenger Hellcats and shit. Well, I guess they're not new, because didn't they quit making... I think they quit making the Challenger Hellcats in 2023. Could be wrong. Might be 2024. But I think it's 23 they quit making the Hellcat Challengers and the Chargers. Oh, dude. No, hold on a minute. That Visualosity. We got to get one thing straight here. If I had a first-gen dually, first of all, it would be a two-wheel drive. And it would have milled down 22.5 Alcoas. So there's not a snowball's chance in hell that thing is ever seeing dirt. Ever. Like, the most dirt it's ever going to see would be, like, my driveway. Like, the driveway from the road to my house. That's where it would see dirt. That's it. It's not going in the mud. It's going to be a low and slow, milled down 22.5 truck with a 6-speed in it. It's going to be a tow pig. Yeah, there's other trucks that I want to get dirty. A first-gen two-wheel drive dually, that's not one of them. Like, if I'm gonna go beat the shit out of something, it's not gonna be an old cool truck, dude. I'd rather go pick up a brand new Super Duty off the lot, a 25 Super Duty off the lot, and then just beat the shit out of it rather than a friggin' classic. I don't even know where I would find a first gen that's like clean though. And I think what I would have to do is I would have to find a first gen body and then do like a second gen 12 valve swap into it, the second gen body. Some of those first gens don't even have an intercooler, dude. Those first gens Cummins, they don't have an intercooler, some of them. Yeah, there's another problem. Ohio's like, what is that, 2,000 miles away from me? The best place to find one, dude, honestly, would be like California. If you could go find one in like Central California. No rust. Oh, God. Backing up here. It's our malfunction here, Cotton. There we go. Yeah, I'd probably just bolt right up, right? I wouldn't have to do too much to it. Just cab swap it. I'm gonna have to move that big old bastard. Gonna be putting tailings there. All right, we're caught up on tailings. Yeah, I was saying in my first stream today that we're trying to make like a couple $1,000,000 because the storyline's gonna go that we're going home for the 4th of July weekend, and we're gonna try to pick up some property while we're home. So I need to come up with some money here. Hell yeah, dude. Glad I got some backup in the chat here. Hurricane season starts tomorrow. We don't, yeah, see, we don't have those here. First time I ever saw a tornado, I was like 21, dude. And I've never witnessed a hurricane with my own 2 eyeballs live. No, they're pretty nuts, though. Actually, I take it back. There was a tornado in Utah in 1999. But I was just a young boy back then. But yeah, Utah, we're protected by mountains, dude. There's the only thing we get here is like blizzards and shit. No, I'm not Canadian, dude. I'm from Utah, where all of our kids are named weird and we say mountains, not mountains. You want to go to the mountains? You want to go hunting? You want to go fishing? We never say words correctly. It's always we fuck them up pretty bad. I get asked if I'm Canadian a lot, and the answer is no. I just watched a shitload of like Trailer Park Boys, and god damn it, having another brain fart, dude. I'm having a Monty friggin' senior citizen moment. What's that fucking show called? It's got, oh god, I'm having a brain fart, dude. It's got Shorzy on it. What the hell is it called? Help me out here, guys. What's that fucking Canadian show called? It's got Dirty Dan and Daryl. I think his name's Daryl. Got that hot sister. Fuck is it called? Letterkenny. Yes, I watched a lot of Letterkenny. Tornado Alley. See, dude, that's when I very first started driving truck. I was running from Salt Lake to Memphis, so we were running through that shit like in the middle of the summer, and there was some pretty sketchy shit, dude, that I was seeing. It was I was thinking, man, I really like living in the Rockies. It's pretty nice and safe out here. Just got to worry about getting buried by snow, but that's about it. We can deal with that shit. Just put on a coat, you know? We can't deal with, you know, fucking 2-ton cow getting flung through our goddamn living room. Friggin' Missouri, dude. Spent a little time running through Missouri. Yeah, dude, running that route, that was the first time I'd ever seen Amish people. That was kind of crazy. Like, not throwing shade at those guys. It was just weird seeing a friggin' horse and buggy tied up at a goddamn gas station. It's like, what do you need gas for, dude? Why are you guys at the gas station? Why is your horse hitched to a fucking post at the gas station if you're in a horse and buggy? Gonna run in there and grab a couple of cases of Busch Light, or the state of PA? Yeah, I hear they're pretty thick over there too. Amish people are not that weird to me though, dude, because they're just like Mormons that never adapted. There's a lot of Mormons here in Utah, so I get it. Some of them still dress like it. It's funny that we're talking about Amish people, dude, because my TikTok For You page right now, oh my god, it's literally just Amish people playing slow pitch softball. It's the most random shit, dude. It's just Amish people playing freaking slow pitch, and they're good. They're really good at it. They kind of throw weird, but just like the most random shit. I'm scrolling through TikTok now, and all I'm seeing is slow pitch softball Amish people. Can't stop watching it. I think it's the most interesting fucking thing on the planet. God damn it, boy. I just pulled a Monty. Fuck. Son of a bitch, Clyde. We fucking done it now. Well, if you do open up your TikTok and you're seeing Amish people swing a bat, dude, you're not going to be disappointed. Some of them Amish girls, dude, hit a goddamn softball harder than I can, which is saying something, because I can hit a softball pretty fucking hard. God, I hate it when I fuck up on my conveyor belts, dude, because they're so fucking hard to get lined back up perfect. Because there's a pretty good chance that I dick this up pretty good here, which is going to cause problems further on down the line. Lego Master, you are too kind, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Well, didn't dick that one up too bad, so. I can only imagine what it's like, how hard you have to get to fucking live without electricity. Like, let's just sit here and think about it for a minute. You're Amish, right? You literally shit in an outhouse. I think they shit in outhouses, don't they? Isn't that part of being Amish? You can't have like running water and stuff. I could be wrong. Anyway, even if you do have running water, just the simple fact of like you have to saddle up your goddamn horse every day to go do shit. All right, we should be good to run a little pay now. Friggin' Sam's asking questions like he works for the fucking IRS, dude. What's up? All I'm saying is that their grip strength's got to be intense, dude. Just saying. I wouldn't want to shake their hand. That'll make you feel like a bitch. You go to shake an Amish woman's hand, and she's like breaks a finger. Friggin', you're cracking me up, Sam. This is funny. I bet. You know, so are hippies, so. You're gonna have to Google it there, Lego Master. That's too much to explain. You're just gonna have to fucking witness it, dude. Well, if we're talking about all natural, we're definitely, you know, hippies don't shave, dude. I like the way you think, JJ. God damn it. Finally, somebody gets me. It's like shit's going on over in Europe. Fuck them, dude. We don't need them. America literally could make everything we need here. God damn it. I love it. Fucking love it. Fuck them, dude. It's not Ireland. Amish are Irish people from fucking 1830, dude. That's what an Amish person is. Guess it really wasn't that hard to explain. Yeah, dude, it's Ireland is like just, you know, America before it was America, it sounds like. And you guys got Conor McGregor, dude. I mean, say less. I don't think I've ever seen anything funnier than that interview that Conor McGregor was doing when he was promoting, when he was in Roadhouse. Just friggin' coke to the gills, dude. Guy is just straight up geeking like Steve Urkel, and he's out there doing interviews. Hilarious. Friggin', I could just people watch people all coked out of their minds. I could watch it all day long, dude. It's one of the most fascinating, hilarious things you'll ever see. Oh, he was? Is that why he's not in Ireland anymore? Well, if that's true, fuck Conor McGregor. If it was true, right? I'm not taking away from women that actually do get sexually assaulted, but it seems more and more like women say that it happened and then have to say that it didn't happen later. Yeah, it's more of a rare sight here in Utah. You don't get to witness the Geek Fest very often. But another good interview to watch if somebody just coked out of their mind is friggin' James Brown. That's hilarious. Thanks, Sean. Mormons aren't bad. Despite what everybody thinks, Mormons don't have fucking 12 wives and shit. There's a small, just absolutely insane sect of them that do. But, you know, the Mormons don't claim them. Kind of branched off and they're just a bunch of fucking weirdos, but... Well, depends on where you're at in America. If you're like in New York and shit, it's like, what is that, like 6:15 p.m. on the 31st? If you're in California, it's at like 3:15 p.m. And if anybody, I mean, I would not expect anybody that watches my content to watch, like that stupid fucking Secret Lives of Mormon Wives show on Hulu. Like, my wife loves it. She loves that show, but, it's not like that either. It's not even close to that. I am in mountain time, dude. I'm in Utah. So it's gonna be 4. God damn it, boy. It's going to be 420 here in a second, and I have not partaken in any of that shit. It looks like I have because I'm missing the goddamn hopper. This is the second time. I have not smoked at all since college. I swear to God I haven't, but that's late. Shit, dude, my bedtime's like 9:30. Only got a couple hours left of staying awake here. Thank God. Yeah, the whole reason I didn't say my time zone there, Visualosity, is nobody gives a fuck about mountain time, dude. There's not very many of us that live in it, so nobody gives a shit. Just ran into my truck. I was looking at chat and just doofed right into the fucking first gen. What am I doing? Gotta go over here and make sure we're not overflowing in the tailings. Get into the right one, dumbass. You can do it. Yeah, nobody gives a shit about mountain time. I'm gonna be able to garden one day. I mean, I haven't gardened since college, but you know, the CDL kind of throws a wrench into that fucking plan. You know, I can be an alcoholic. I can drink and, you know, all that shit. I can totally be an alcoholic and hold a CDL, but nope, gardening? No, sir, dude. Yeah, everybody's funny to everybody when you play with them, dude. Like, if you're Irish, yeah, Americans are going to be hilarious. I think Americans, you know, can be fucking annoying. And then you get somebody with a weird accent on and you're like, this guy's great. I love him. My personal favorite are Australians, all right? Australians, and then we got Goulash is fucking from New Zealand. He's a Kiwi, but yeah, dude, you get them goofy bastards from down under. They can literally just recite like a state law, and it's fucking funny. Like, they can recite, you know, state law 121.4b subsection 9. And you get a goddamn Kiwi or an Australian saying it, and they'll make it funny. Stacker height mod, I talked to Joe about that, and he's said that it's more than likely coded into the map, so it's a little harder to change, I think. I don't know, me and him could be wrong on that shit, so, but I talked to him about it the other day when I made that stacker over. Oh fuck. I wanted him to make it so that I could stack this friggin' tailings pile right here, like up to the top of the conveyor. Jesus Christ, JJ. Only an Irishman could say that on the internet and get away with it. If I said that, dude, I'd be canceled. I wouldn't give a shit that I got canceled, you know, but I'd definitely get in trouble. Irishman says it? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. State law. Yeah, see, Walter just gave us the answer right there. Yeah, there's not a whole lot that let's just put it this way. Free speech, I'm all about it. I think anybody should be able to say whatever they want. I think the only thing people should get in trouble for is like actual violence against another person, and even that should be like on a case-to-case basis. Hell yeah, highball. Take 'em, dude. Ideas are free here, dude. You know, you knew that America was fucked when somebody can punch you in the face, dude, and then if you punch them back, you will get in just as much trouble. That is the day that we went downhill. Is like if I am walking down the street and just Joe Blow random dude comes up and just clocks me right in the side of the cheek, and then I go and I put him on the ground, I'm gonna be in trouble too. Well, see, that's where cause and effect comes into play there, JJ, because if you're a white guy and you go say the N-word to a black guy, the effect is going to be that black guy's probably going to try to kill you. You know, if you want to go do that, I think that black guy should be able to punch you right in the side of the face. I do have pistol. Yeah, I do carry a pistol, and you know, I'm ready. I'm definitely getting in trouble if some dude hits me in the side of the face and I pull that thing out, though. I'm gonna be in, at least temporarily, when the police arrive. If I don't shoot him, I'm gonna be in big trouble. And then it's all gonna get sorted out, but I think people should be able to do whatever and say whatever they want, but I try to follow the rule of, you know, just try to be fucking nice. I'd rather not have problems, but I'm ready if I do have one. We'll just say that. Yeah, you don't even need a concealed carry where I live, dude. We got rid of that. So you can conceal carry a pistol without a permit in the state of Utah. I think there's more rules that you have to follow as far as like where you can go. It gets murky because like I used to have a concealed carry permit, and then my state did away with having to have a permit to conceal carry, so I don't have one anymore. But how are you going to know if I'm carrying a pistol? You know, like if it's concealed carry is supposed to mean you can't see it. Four gauge, dude. Jesus Christ, you're putting down an elephant? Yeah, I think open carry is just like people do it because they can. I think people open carry because they can, and it's like exercising a right, which I think is awesome. Yeah, we got shitloads of deer here, dude. Like fucking shitloads of deer here. I personally don't want anybody knowing about mine. If I'm in a situation where, and I never have been and probably never will be in a situation where I've got to pull it out and go to work, but I don't want anybody knowing I got it. I want it to be a big fucking surprise. If I ever have to pull that thing out, dude, I want to be like, surprise! Probably won't say that if I ever do, but yeah, it'll be a surprise. I think deer meat, personally, I think deer meat's pretty gamey and chewy. I'm a bigger fan of elk. Joe Rogan loves coming to my home state and shooting him some elk. But yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of elk. Appreciate it there, Jenkins. Glad you enjoy it, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Enjoy, Walter. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for hanging out there, Lego Master. Good to meet you, dude. I can't hit shit with my pistol anyway, dude. Like I'm not a very good shot with a pistol. And even like guys that are proficient shooting pistol, they're like, if they're anywhere in between like 10 yards is a shot with a pistol. Deer meat and whole milk. See, I'm not a big fan of milk either. Well, I must have a shitty memory then there, Lego Master, but thanks for hanging out again, dude. Yeah, I'm much better shot with a rifle. Dude, I had antelope fajitas at my buddy's house. And I had just heard horror stories about antelope. And his grandma cooked us up some friggin' antelope fajitas. Holy shit, man. They were so good. Friggin' speed goat meat, dude. I'm pretty much always on with a rifle. It's the pistol that I'm not great at. I don't hunt much either. Like, my idea of hunting, I know I can, I know where they're at, and I know I can shoot one. But my idea of hunting, dude, is walking out the front door of the cabin, sitting on the porch, sitting on the porch with a cup of coffee and a 308 and just waiting for this big ass elk to walk down to the reservoir for a drink of water. Just dropping that son of a bitch right there where he's standing, driving over in the side by side, hauling his ass in there and taking it back to the cabin. That's my idea of hunting. I don't want to go hike up, 15 miles of a mountain that's steeper than the front of a cow's fucking face and then shooting one up a goddamn canyon, having to hike 3 canyons over to get it. Because I know some of you guys said that you were from the, the central part of the United States or like the East Coast. There's these fucking things that are called mountains here. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Sean. I mean, I just think it's not a good time to go freaking hike for 4 days to get to a spot to shoot a fucking animal. That's not my idea of a good time. Like, I could be making YouTube videos or something. And we used to get like landowner cow tags for elk, and that's just what you do. So basically, I'm not a hunter. I'm a road hunter. That's quite a bit lower in status than a full-blown hunter. And you know what? I don't like fishing either. I like catching. I really enjoy catching. I hate fishing. Shitter's getting full again over there, boys. Shit, dude, I think I freaking left that conveyor belt over there, like, up on the, yeah, I did. It's all stacked up over here. Yep. Pops has no idea about any of this conveyor belt business either. He's gonna shit himself when he shows back up at the mine site. I gotta go hit the little boys' room. I'll be right back. I was spotted by my toddler when I went upstairs, so she's gonna be a part of the stream now, I guess. So she's gonna be sitting right here next to me, and I'm gonna try to keep her entertained. What do you want to watch? Just give me a second here, guys. You want to watch Bluey? All right, cool. Go. Bring your kid to work day with you today. I don't know if you guys knew that. All right, we're back. Terraform. So we're gonna go like deep inside baseball here. So if you guys watched the last YouTube video, we drilled, right? We drilled for the gold pockets. So I had to come in here and I had to like plow all this because it's only going to show up on the map for the precision farming if you have it plowed so it shows up as a field. So the difference in material that looks like it is kind of just like the top of this, the game's basically rolling it over the side. But no, there's no difference in material here. It's all the same shit. Yeah, YouTube's cool and shit. But I was born to be a dad, so that definitely takes precedent over anything I got going on in the internet. And she wants to be down here. I've been having her upstairs all day long, so... Yeah, solo full-time, dude. That's got to be tough. I just hope you guys can't hear Bluey in the background. Welcome back, Sean. Come on in, boys. The water is fine. How much friggin' gold we got over there? Oh, we got 3 jars, boys. The damn 3-hour mark, we're gonna do our air quotes gold cleanup. And hopefully we have enough money. Got some property to buy, goddammit. Dude, that at the end of that last, well, not the last, at the end of the first series that I did on gold mining, that very first gold mining series, I literally did not want to like turn on my computer for like a month. I was so sick of this shit. I did not want to turn my computer on. The property is going to be, I think we're probably going to end up doing some farming stuff. Pops really loves farming. And so I want to do something that like he is just like wildly excited about. So I think we're going to have to throw the old man a bone. Which is cool, because I like it too. But the dude, like, lives, eats, and breathes farming. He fucking loves alfalfa. Like, I don't know what his deal is with alfalfa, but he loves it. Are you having so much fun? Little bug, I love you. You want to say hi to everybody? Here, I'll give you the mic. He's over there just staring at the mic. Well, it's funny because I have no goddamn idea what I'm doing. Like, I have zero idea what I'm doing farming. Literally no clue. I know how to, like, move irrigation pipe and throw hay bales. That's about it. And like Pops just moved on to an alfalfa. When I say farm, it's he just got 10 acres to run alfalfa on, so he's all stoked about it. He hasn't farmed since like the 80s. So literally neither of us know what we're doing. So it's basically going to be the same thing as gold mining. We're just going to run around like chickens with our heads cut off, and hopefully we don't go bankrupt. Dude, you just gotta watch your show, okay? I'm almost done. We'll be done here in a little bit, okay? What, Foof? No, don't move. You're gonna fall off the chair, dude. There you go. Oh, dick, almost went straight into the hopper. Fuck. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stay in our lane with farming. We're just gonna we're gonna be alfalfa farmers, because you know, if we don't know something, sure Pops has a fucking neighbor that can answer a question. We've got a Logitech G... What is it? What the shit is this thing? Logitech G29 steering wheel and pedals. And then I've got two Thrustmaster T1600s or something. And then, like, I'm still going to do some more. Hey, I said you could come down here if you were kind of quiet. You don't have to be silent, but you can't be yelling. I'm going to do some more American Trucking Simulator stuff. I really want to get Pops on ATS. And then we could do, like, some convoy stuff. Good God, Florence. But yeah, I've got like the full trucker setup too. Like I've got the shifter and the I've got another one that goes on top of the Logitech. I think it's like a 6-speed Logitech shifter that has the semi-splitter, the high and low range and splitter. I definitely would not recommend this Logitech G29. It has some problems with it. Like as far as the game recognizing it and shit. So basically every time I fire the game up, I've got to get in the game and then like I can use the steering wheel, but it's like limp. There's no force feedback. You got to go into the you got to alt tab out into the Logitech software. And then I got to like check and uncheck the force feedback box. And then it's, you know, gives me some force feedback. I don't know if they're all like that. I don't know if it's a farming simulator problem because it was like that in 22. Foof, you got to stop swinging the mic, dude. Let me help you, okay? You just sit right, hey, you go sit right here. Right? Thrustmaster joysticks, though, love them. I saw that, what the hell is that setup? Is it Monza or Monza, something like that? It's like a big semi-truck kind of steering wheel for ATS and Farming Simulator. Yeah, so friggin' story time. Maybe I've already told this story, I don't know. If I've already told it, you guys can tell me to shut up at any time during the story in the comments, but in the chat. So me and Pops were running hot road oil from Utah, well, from Montana to Utah back in 2015. And we were trucking like it was the 90s, dude. It was wild. So it would be kind of fun to recreate that because we were friggin' running our dicks off. We were doing, like, it was not a very wise decision because we would have gotten in deep shit if we would have got caught. But it was like trucking in the 90s, dude. We did not give a shit. We ran for like 3 days straight, turned around, came back. Getting a little too dark for this shit. Let's go shut her down and... Oops. Come back tomorrow. And yes, I'm going to keep the wash plant going. I don't want to walk over and turn it off and it's not going to do anything. Yeah, the Moza racing wheel, well, that's what it is. Moza or Mozo, however you say it. That it is pricey. Well, you see, that's not true, Sean, because it's fucking illegal all the time. It's just really bad if you get caught. Like, yeah, there were times, dude, that if I would have got pulled into the port of entry in Idaho, I would have been nailed to a goddamn cross 7 ways to Sunday. Yeah. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I do know it's from Star Wars, so go me. And that run, dude, was pissing Pops off because, you know, he's like, he's old. He's fucking old. And he's the kind of trucker that, like, he will go and run for 8 hours, and then he'll pull over and take a 3-hour nap. And then he'll get up and he'll run for another 4 hours, and then he'll, you know, sleep for 5 hours, and he'll just keep... He likes to hopscotch with his fucking sleep, right? I don't. I want to get my goddamn job home, my job done, so that I can get home and see my wife and my brand new daughter, right? Because that she was just born back then. And so I'm out there trying to run my dick into the dirt. Pops is calling me his fucking slave driver over the CB. We're having an international incident with, you know... people thinking the couple of dudes, because I was in my own truck and Pops was in his own truck, and we were kind of just doing it that way, thinking that we were running a goddamn ring, you know, over the CB. He would get so pissed. Hey, I gotta pull over and take a nap. I'm like, I'll fucking see you in Montana, dude. I'll be loading on my way back. Goddamn slave driver, I can't get any sleep. I'm gonna run off the road. I'm like, drink a fucking Red Bull, dude. Shut up. Let's go. Jack 36, thanks, dude. We try to be funny. Sometimes it comes off as annoying, but yeah, we try. What one had your wife cracking up? Where's the trigger, goddammit? There it is. Then, now that you're saying it, that would be hilarious if we recreated that. I mean, I'm a little biased, but I'd watch the shit out of that. Yeah, being gone trucking, dude's tough. I thank God I didn't have to do it for very long. I didn't have to do over the road for very long. I only had to do it like running hard like that for like 4 months. But yeah. Being gone when you're, you know, single and not married and you don't have any kids, that's not a big deal, but being gone and I had to watch my first daughter. I had to watch her learn how to walk over FaceTime, dude, and I'll admit it, I was a bitch. Like, I remember sitting in I was laying down in the sleeper of my truck in Great Falls, Montana on FaceTime with my wife, watching my daughters take her first step. And I was strong. I was a strong dad. I was happy and I was clapping and I was laughing the whole time. But as soon as that FaceTime went off, dude, I fucking cried myself to sleep. I was like, I am the biggest piece of shit, dude. I'm not there. I should be there. I should just, you know, instead of doing this, I should file for bankruptcy and fucking be there for my kids. But like, Pops was gone the whole time I was growing up. He wasn't gone for that long, but he was running like a 3-day loop from Utah out to Northern California to Southern California and back to Utah. I'd run the 3-day loop and then come home for a day. I do know what a Volkswagen Bora is. It's just a Jetta, dude. There really is nothing cooler than trucking with your pops, though. Like, if you can swing that, trucking with your pops, that's pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. We had some good times. Yeah, Volkswagen Bora's basically just a Jetta, I think, and I've owned a couple of those. I had a 2013 Jetta Sport Wagon with a little turbo diesel in it. Thing hauled ass. The cool thing about having a CDL, speaking of like learning something new, dude, is if you have a CDL, you're basically, as long as you're nowadays a pretty decent driver, you don't even have to be a good driver. Is like, you can pretty much just have a job all the time. Driving truck, I hate it now. I fucking hate driving truck, but it pays my bills, and I will always have a job as long as I'm not a dipshit. Which, after watching some of my YouTube videos, you guys might think like, how the fuck does this guy still have a job? Friggin' dipshit extraordinaire running the show here, but well, dude, the only thing I can tell you is about getting some experience is I got my you guys are gonna think I'm a complete fuck up after I say this. I got my driving experience at CR England, dude. I went there, I got my CDL, and I drove for them. So if you go to CDL school, right, you're gonna have to go to a school now. You can't just go get your CDL. I went to CR England back in the day, and the deal was like, they will pay for your CDL school. You just have to drive for them for 6 months, which fucking blows, right? I made it 5.5 months, and I could not take another second of their bullshit. And I tanked an entire 5.5 months worth of work. Said, freaking fuck you guys, I'm out. And I ended up having to pay them back. But I did get my experience, and I was able to move on from that shit show, so. But yeah, I totally understand where your dad's coming from there. Fat Jesus is I'm sure if your dad's been in the game for a long time, he's probably got one hell of a reputation. And even though you're his son, like it doesn't matter what drivers say nowadays. Like if you don't have the credentials, it's not even worth asking. Yeah, there's definitely avenues for getting experience in your CDL. You just got to find them. Like there's some companies that'll pay for your CDL, give you the experience that you need, and like I got my CDL and then I wanted to go into the oil field where my dad was at and I needed to get my hazmat. So I went and I found a business that was like, hey, we need a driver for hazmat, and it was kind of just like low level hazmat shit, and they paid for my hazmat. They paid me to study for the hazmat, which is not all that crazy. They paid for me to go get my TSA fingerprint federal background check, and they paid me to go like take the test and shit. So like Mac trailers? US depressed. That's fucking funny. Well, I'm telling you right now, Fat Jesus, if you can run a tractor, you can definitely run a goddamn semi-truck. Some of those friggin' dipshits driving a semi-truck now, like even when I was in CDL school, some of them fucking idiots had never even driven a manual, like, Honda Civic, dude. There's some of the dumbest ass people I've ever met in my life, and they passed their CDL test. So if you are a farmhand, you've got the common sense, you'll definitely be okay. Mack trucks, right on. Your old man worked for Mack trucks. Oh, dick. Stand by, gentlemen. My fucking toddler's loose somewhere. I don't know where she's at, and I gotta find her real quick. Hold on. All right, we're clear. All right. Oh. Yeah, real men drive standard shift, but you know what? The fuck is going on here? There's literally nothing worse than getting home from driving truck and then like getting in a manual. Yeah, those truck driving schools are pretty predatory, dude. So don't fall for the, I don't even know if it's legal to still do the predatory lease to own programs that like CR England does. Or did. I think I heard something in the news about it, them being sued over it, but well, shit, Jesus. You're running a deuce and a half, dude. You'll have no problem. I'm just saying, I'm pretty goddamn proud of myself because I haven't dumped a load of tailings over the side of that hopper and messed up my conveyor for at least 4 or 5 times getting rid of tailings. So maybe I can keep the streak up to the end of the stream. God damn it. I must have hit the jackpot with my trainers, dude, because I never had a problem. I definitely hit the jackpot. I've heard some horror stories like that, just like that, dude, of trainers just being complete dipshits. And like, I'd been driving a semi truck since I was 6 years old when I was in CDL school, so it wasn't like a, you know, I knew what the fuck I was doing, but I was a little worried when they said we were going out with trainers that I was going to get somebody who was fresh out of trucking school, and luckily I didn't. Yeah, you'll do fine trucking there, fat Jesus. Definitely would not suggest going into the oil field, though. Money's okay. Hours, terrible. I can't believe they put you with a trainer, dude, that was a female. Not because she's a female, but I'm just taking it off the simple fact that my analytics on YouTube say that like 98% of the people that watch my video are males between the age of like 18 to 26 or whatever, or 32. I don't know. It's mostly like on the younger side of being an adult to like middle-aged men. So the chances of you being a dude are pretty fucking high, and the chances of a dude being put with a female trainer are pretty fucking low. I honest to God think, dude, if they tried to put me with a female trainer, I would have said, no thanks. I'm gonna pass. Tailings aren't going directly into the conveyor hopper. All right, so that's a loaded question here, my guy. Are you talking about this red hopper? Or are you talking about this? Well, Drew, I kind of like hurting myself a little bit. I need something to be a pain in my ass. So I figured this was about as good as I could get for shit I had to deal with for being a pain in my ass. So if I do that, like if I went and I put, if I went and I put this right here, first of all, I don't told that, I've been told that doesn't fucking work. I would probably have to come up with one of those fast belts like what I got clear over at the end here for that to work. And yeah, I'm just a glutton for punishment, so something's got to suck. Gives me something to do. Keeps me on my toes. Like this thing right here, dude, like that's gotta be on purpose, right? That looking like a fucking robot face. That's gotta be on purpose. Like pretty goddamn close, right? Wally. Yeah, it's not only on this one, dude. Like, it's on all of them. Like, back in 22. I'm pretty sure it's back on 22. Every time I drop a scoop of pay dirt into this hopper, dude, I see fucking ET, like, just staring back at me. I don't know about that, Drew. I don't know about that. The fucking Hoffmans. I mean, I think they might have the edge on me, dude. I personally like the Hoffmans. I like Todd. I think he's an upbeat dude. I like him. I like his enthusiasm. I really wish he was a... Fuck. I'm not gonna talk shit about the dude that's actually doing shit in real life when I do it on a video game. I like Todd. I think he's a fucking goofball. Yeah, sometimes. But you know what? He's got more balls than me because he's done it in real life and I'm doing it in a video game, so... Listening to Jack screech about no guts, no glory, dude, though, that kind of grates on me a little bit, but it's his style. I'm not gonna shit on it. Parker, I think he's a whiny bitch. I think he's an asshole. I wouldn't want to work for him, but I respect him. Tony Beats, wouldn't want to work for him either. Who else is there? Rick. I mean, the dude obviously had a coke problem for the last little while because his nose caved in like he, you know, ran into a fucking brick wall at 90 miles an hour. And just like that, there went all of my prospects from ever transitioning from a video game to the Discovery Channel. Fuck. Sorry, Pops, your dreams of becoming a real-life gold miner on the Discovery Channel just got shot to shit because your stupid-ass son couldn't keep his mouth shut. Don't even get me started on all those fucking degenerates up there in Nome that are dredging. Yeah, we still got a minute on tailings. Dude, seriously, those people up there in Nome, I don't even know. I don't even know about them fucking dredgers up there. That ballerina, what's her name? Goddamn Emily. What's her creeper boyfriend, wannabe boyfriend? The imaginary boyfriend, what's his name? It's like a biblical name or something. I can't remember. Dude's a friggin' creepazoid. Yeah, the divers. The only one I like is Pomranky, right? The what the fuck is his name? The Pomranky dude that goes out with an excavator on the barge. I like him. Seems like he's done quite a bit of meth in his day. I don't know if it's like just a strict cigarette and coffee diet or what, dude, but god damn it, that Pomranky dude, he looks like he's either just taken way too much Adderall or he just smoked a hot bowl of Walter White's meth, dude. But I mean, the guy gets results, so I'm not gonna shit on him too hard. There's oh, Emily's dad, the fucking poet, right? That guy's weird. He's like Charles Manson before he killed everybody, right? Like, the dude's gonna be starting up his own cult any day now. fuck is Emily's dad's name? Is it Steve? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched a season of Gold Rush for a while, and I haven't watched the diving one, the Dredgers. Shit, dude, I can't even remember the last time I watched an episode of that. Literally, YouTube has sucked all of the time watching anything out of my life because, like, well, if that's gonna get me on the show, dude, then fuck all those guys. They're nerds. They don't know what they're doing. Including that dork Parker. I don't give a shit if you got 10,000 ounces in a season. I can do better. I take all of it back. I said I was going to be positive. After completely getting crucified in the comments for the road crap video, I'm going to fucking stay humble. I take it all back. Like, this is how the internet has been to me so far, right? As far as this thing goes, because I had a TikTok channel that was doing pretty well. I just didn't give a shit about it anymore. The internet does not know when I'm joking. I know when I'm joking, and I know when I'm serious. And the lines get blurred pretty fucking hard sometimes. And it's just like, I have no idea. I've been living with my dad, like, fuck. I've known that guy my entire life, obviously, right? I still don't know when that guy's fucking with me. Like, some of the shit that he pulls in these videos, I have no idea if he's serious or if he's fucking with me. And there's sometimes when he's not messing around with me where I'm like, you're definitely messing around with me. 100%. Like, you're being an insane person right now. And he's like dead ass serious. So I think that's how my relationship with the internet is. It's like my relationship with my dad is me and the internet. Dude, there's gonna be a day where, like, and I'm just doing this for fun, right? Like, I want it to be a fun thing. Like, I'm figuring it's gonna sound so stupid and so it's gonna make me sound like I think way more highly of myself than I do. But, like, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers or whatever. I wanted to have like a fun thing where I do like a face reveal or whatever, and I start doing videos with a webcam and like streaming and shit, which I am not afraid of putting my fucking face on the internet. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. My fucking face is all over the internet, dude. It's fucking, I'm not afraid of it at all. I just don't want that to be about what this channel is about. But I figured, like, hey, we'll do a fun thing. 100,000 subscribers. Me and Pops will start streaming and doing videos with webcams and shit, right? But it's like, God damn it. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Yeah, I'm not afraid of getting my ass kicked on the internet because, you know, people are going to know it's me or whatever. I just don't, I honestly don't give a fuck if people have a shitty opinion of me. Whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. I obviously had a thought I was trying to work out there, but all right, we're gonna let the rest of this gold run out. Where are we at here? Oh, we're at 0. That's perfect. Walter is back. Walter, you came back just in time for the stream to end, dude. All right, how much gold we got here? right, so I've got this formula or whatever that we do for gold ways. It's not going to be $112,000. Yeah. That's not 12,000. Is it? How much is in a jar? 2,500. God damn it. I'll be goddamned. All right, I don't have the goddamn time or the brain power to do my little formula here, so I will usually we like multiply it by 10. Where is it, dude? All right, we're gonna go with that. We just made 1.1 million in 3 days, so I will get that into the next YouTube video, and the next one you guys are gonna see is gonna be us hopefully buying some property. It's not a for sure thing, so well, boys, what in the shit? Let's see here. What did we have this stream? Had a couple of subs. We had Visualosity dropping a damn Bush League membership. You guys are a bunch of legends, dude. I really appreciate you guys hanging out, taking the time out of your day to bullshit with me in the chat. Hope it was entertaining. The conversation was outstanding. You guys are fucking awesome. I really appreciate you guys. So I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend. And me and Pops are going to be recording another YouTube video tomorrow. So expect to see that sometime around next Friday, Saturday, something like that. So that's pretty much it, boys. Again, thank you all very much. You guys are the reason that this is enjoyable for us. So keep up the good work. Watch the videos.